What's up, Vikings? This is Kaiser the Sneak, and today we're going to look at how I got a moderator on the School of Dragons Discord server banned. For all of you that aren't aware, the School of Dragons Discord server is unofficial, but it is by far the largest one in relation to the School of Dragons game, and it's very well moderated by some awesome team leads and moderators and other people like that. So it's just a really good place to go for discussing stuff, much better than the forums for sure, much better moderated and kept under control. So today we're going to talk about how I got a moderator banned, and like I said before, all of the moderators in School of the Dragons Discord server are amazing, but every now and again you get a moderator that, it's human, and you get a Karen or one that just goes off the handle. And this is what happened, and I'll explain to you exactly how that happened in just a second here. But first, some more bureaucracy. Okay, so I'm sorry I haven't been able to upload some videos recently, but I've been kind of busy with homework at my university, and in relation to that, I have a special project that me and two other undergraduates here at the university have been working on. And if you're interested in being an alpha or beta tester for this project, what you can do is at the end of this video, I'm going to put up some scrambled letters. And if you can unscramble these letters into 3 words, you'll know exactly what the project is about. And you can message me on Discord or the forums or anywhere else you know me. I'll put some information in the description, and you can contact me, and I can get you hooked up with alpha or beta testing this project. I think you all like it. It has something to do with School of Dragons for sure. And yeah, it's going to be really cool and fun. So make sure you try to unscramble those letters and figure out exactly what I am up to. All right, so now let's get into exactly what happened. So here we go. We have pro compy. As you can see, the white lettering should hint exactly what happened to the end of this, but we'll keep on going with this. She's, I believe it was a she, but if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. But anyways, it says, gods is such a pet peeve of mine that people in paleontological discords and paleo art-related video game discords insist on posting pictures of modern-day lizards and saying, look at this modern dinosaur, my little dinosaur, blah, blah, blah. Like, I know you aren't ignorant to the fact that birds are dinosaurs. This is specifically a place catered to people who know about dinosaur facts, and that's Dinosaur 101. Stop calling random vet pals dinosaurs. Okay, so obviously, I bet you can figure out pretty quickly where this is going to go, and this is the age-old discussion versus creationism versus evolution, and Procompi obviously is an advocate for birds from dinosaurs, and that is something that typically is an evolutionary sort of fact. I am of the creationist point of view. I believe that dinosaurs were created, and they did not evolve into birds by any means, or birds into dinosaurs. Of course, that is debatable, but here we go. So I quickly make a post and say, I know this is highly controversial, but there's a lot of good evidence that birds did not come from dinosaurs. And this is just a article I like on Answers in Genesis, which is one of my favorite websites for this. Vixar Sky says, Bible, Procompi says, also, Kaiser, sorry, but that's completely unscientific and inaccurate. Also, no, all birds are dinosaurs. All dinosaurs are reptiles. All birds are reptiles, but not all reptiles are dinosaurs. So right off the bat, you can tell this is you're debating with someone that you can't be reasoned with. And I should have picked on this up quicker, but I didn't. And someone who tells you that you're completely unscientific and inaccurate, something that has been debated for a very long time, something where there's arguments on both sides, and just to tell someone that they have no idea what they're talking about, you can automatically tell. There's a good quote, which is, it's hard enough to reason with wise people, but arguing with idiots is almost impossible. So I don't mean to be called Procompi an idiot, but I'm not going to say that evolution is completely unscientific and inaccurate. I'm saying there's definitely good arguments for that. But what I am saying is to call either side completely unscientific and inaccurate seems a bit far-fetched to me. Because there are hundreds and hundreds of PhDs in bio, in meteorology, and all sorts of stuff like that, who are staunchly creationist, and to say that they have no idea what you're doing, and I doubt Procompi has anywhere near a degree in this, so I'm just going to say it. And then Vixar Sky apparently doesn't seem to exactly know what's going on here, just kind of trying to figure stuff out. We got a few people chatting in for other stuff. Here we go. I said, Procompi, did you read the article? You can't say something is unscientific until you at least see their point of view. I'm looking at this from a purely scientific view, not necessarily just because God said so. There's a lot of good science points in the article, and I really encourage you to read it. That is true. Like, I'm not just coming at it because God said so. I'm coming at it because there is a lot of science that really points to it. And the more that I've looked into this and into the science and stuff, the more I find out that science does really seem to support the creationists. And I'm not saying that that this has to be a fact and this has to be true. There are some good points for evolution, but I am saying that from my point of view, I'm seeing a lot of science that is backing this up, regardless of the Bible or God. And Balupa says, is well written and some great facts to back it up. Thank you. Yeah, I say evolution is a good point. But so now, Procompi replies with how birds really are dinosaurs. I'm not clink your link. It was mean-spirited, unfounded, entirely based on the concept that the speaker doesn't understand Okay, so, well, the speaker is a PhD in science. I don't exactly know I forget which one exactly it is. But, okay, so this is interesting. Birds are dinosaurs. Isn't a debate in the scientific community. Wow, like completely, like, of course it's debated. It's been debated for years. Like the fact that oh my goodness, he has no idea what she's talking about. Has a name for the loud, obnoxious heralds of outdated and unfounded beliefs from the 80s. Bandits. Birds are not dinosaurs. Wow, she's just going at me, man, calling me names. Okay, here we go. This should go without saying by the fact that I said this was about paleontology discourse. You can choose to believe that the world is flat and sprung fully formed from the earth 4,000 years ago with fake bones in the earth or whatever it is you believe in when you actively disbelieve scientific evidence, but I'm not going to pretend that has any hold over reality. So she's basically putting flat earth with people that think that the earth is young. Like, you can't put those two together. Like, they don't have any connections. And for your information, at least I don't believe that the earth was 4,000 years ago. I think it's more around 6,000 to 10,000. So that just shows how much she knows, which isn't very much. And she just kind of lumping groups of people with ideas together, and then just going off about how I'm just totally off my rocker, which is, I don't know, just that isn't very kind. Okay, so she's basically calling me a waste of time. I said I haven't said anything rude or mean. But saying my opinion is completely unscientific and incorrect, that is exactly the reason that people have these arguments today. There's no respect for opinions. And I think that's it. In this world where people like, be open to other people's opinions, right? Be inclusive. And yet there's so many people that aren't inclusive still. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, be civil. Thank you. There's fact. And there's people who want to obscure those facts because they directly refute the obsolete claims of a church. Oh my goodness. Just look, like, she just really pounded in. Like, I just can't understand why you'd be so just look at this. It's your fact, Procompi. I love that. I didn't even remember me saying this because this is a long time ago, but I love how I said it's your fact. People have their own opinions. It's just because she thinks it's a fact doesn't mean it actually has to be a fact, right? There's been so many times where scientists were convinced that the Earth was a certain amount of years old, the universe was a certain amount of years old, and then just a few years later they'll figure out that it's not the case. To say that everything we think now is fact, that's just ludicrous in my opinion. Things are always changing. Science is always developing. Even I will admit that some of the stuff that I believe now could totally be wrong. Like, I'm not going to even be that guy that thinks my stuff is fact. Like, on the scale of when the Earth was born, we know that. No, you don't know that. You just saying that. You're just saying that. You obviously don't know enough about evolution to know that there's tons of loopholes in relation to the Earth and how it was developed and the various geological facts and stuff that has been found. I love how she said to intentionally spread lies otherwise is malicious and harmful. How does she know that I'm lying and to accuse me of lying? I mean, that's just crazy. And so I say, yeah, have you ever considered possibly you're believing lies? Like, even I'll admit that maybe I am believing lies. Okay, like I'm going to admit it. Maybe I am. But has it ever occurred to Procompi that maybe she's believing lies? And apparently she thinks I'm just too brainwashed to consider this conversation. Rumi says, don't you think that claiming one side is evil and trying to spread lies is a bit much? Yeah, okay, I understand it. Okay, she's saying that creationists are, man, she's just really going at it. Okay, and I think we're done here. Yeah, we're done here. So then let me really quickly go and check my personal messages, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here we are. with Boomboxagrade. This is one of the admins that was that is still part of the School of Dragons server, and was involved in the interesting conversation that went on a few years ago. A few years ago. Wow, it's actually kind of quite a while ago. Anyways, and I don't believe most people know about this, but I'm going to put it on here anyway. And I'm sorry to Boomboxagrade if they did not want me to put the personal messages on, but here we go anyways. So Boomboxagrade emails me and says, hey, this is off the books, but I want to apologize on behalf of the mods and admins regarding the debate with Procompi. I personally think they stepped out of line and acted really harsh against you. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know that we don't tolerate that sort of a behavior. Thanks for keeping your cool, dude. I said, it's okay. I understand. They say, thank you so much for understanding. It won't happen again. Yeah, touches up like that. It's important to talk about them. But a lot of people just don't really take it very well. I really appreciate your call. Maybe you were about it, though. I said, definitely learned my lesson. Thank you. And congrats on your adminship. And said, thank you so much. So, that's about it. And then shortly thereafter, of course, Procompi got banned from the School of Dragons server. There were some rumors that Procompi left on her own. I'm not positive. I don't actually know. I haven't been able to get any definite information about that. But either which way, Procompi is not involved with School of Dragons anymore. I have not seen Procompi involved anywhere else. So that's kind of the end of that. Overall, it was a really interesting learning place, and I think we just have to be careful, when we have our different, opinions or beliefs or faiths or whatever, that we don't try to push it on other people. Because even if we think we are 100% right, there is no possible other way. Treating other people's opinions and things, saying that they're wrong and that they're lies and that they're brainwashed just because they have a different opinion, that's not right. I mean, even if someone believed in a flat earth, which in my opinion, there's tons of facts against that. But even if someone did, I'm not going to be coming at them saying they're brainwashed and they're stupid and they're trying to spread lies and they're malicious. I'm not going to even say that. Like, maybe you believe that. Maybe you think that someone is malicious when they're trying to say flat earth or whatever. But that doesn't need to be said. You don't need to say, especially a mod. Like, I would have expected this from another member, but I would have never expected this from a mod. So even in a good place like School of Dragons server, where they have a lot of great, awesome admins and stuff, things like that can happen. So just kind of have to be on the watch out. But anyways, I'm going to put up the scrambled letters for my project, and good luck.